je vous aimerai. Ma foi, je ne sais pas. Peut-être jamais.
Savage.
Peut-être demain. Mais pas aujourd'hui. C'est certain.
Grand rising, everybody. It is me, your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage, on November 5th, 2025 at 8:59 a.m. Not sure what the temperature is outside, but I can tell you the climate in this world is a bit hot. You feel me? All praise is due to the Most High for waking us up this morning. I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you all for tapping in. Please like the video when you get a chance. Share the video if you'd like to do that. And understand that this is where we are. We're all at different places in our life right now. We all have different trials and tribulations, and the people that are supposed to be making this place better are not making it any better for us. There are people that are going hungry at this time, people that are struggling to keep food on the table, pay their bills. There are people who are essential workers who haven't received a paycheck in over a month. We are in trouble. We definitely are. The cost of healthcare is going to exponentially grow, triple, double, triple, even quadruple for some people. And all these people can do is sit around and campaign for 2026. That's all I've been hearing. Wait till 2026. 2026, we're going to flip the house. 2026, we're going to make all these changes. Yet they're using everybody as pawns. They're using everybody as political pieces on a chessboard, playing this 5D chess that they think that they're playing. And at the rate things are going, by 2026, there may not even be enough people to fucking vote to flip the house. So, from the way I see it, we've been talking about this for a very, very long time. Maybe not in these particular words or terms, but a lot of us have been discussing how we are going into a very ugly Hunger Games kind of thing. This is the nastiest and most cruelest time I've ever seen since I've been alive. Now, there have been crueler times in this country as far as the government is concerned, and as far as lawmakers are concerned, as far as police are concerned, as far as the system is concerned. But this is the first time in my life I've ever seen cruelty be doled out the way that it has. I see it every day on the news, on social media, how ugly and wicked people can be from the top to the bottom. We have lawmakers out here that are so unconcerned about the fact that people are actually going to probably starve. Most people that receive food assistance are people who are disabled and children and veterans as well. And disabled people, veterans, and elderly people should be the first people not to be had their food taken away from them, especially veterans, for sure. But we see how this country has treated the most vulnerable people, people who have risked their lives, and people who have been a part of disenfranchised communities. We see how they treat people. They see how they operate. We're all a part of one. And so, yeah, it's a sad state of affairs. You know, I worry about how and what we're going to be able to do. And sometimes I feel like what's going on now, that we have to weather this storm. I'm a firm believer in prayer. I'm a firm believer in things happening for a reason and the way that they are supposed to. And maybe throughout, after all this tragedy is done, all of this corruption in government, all of this fighting that is going on, maybe we can figure out a way to make things better. It's time for us to use our votes and use our voices as well. I know some of y'all don't believe that voting actually works, but it does. I would like to see people out in the streets, maybe marching to feed people. Okay? Maybe marching to get some of these homeless people off the street. It's getting cold now. You know, people will get together to do anything against Donald Trump, but this is not about Donald Trump. It's about how politics works for us and doesn't work for us. This is about all of these people. all of these people who are too scared to lose their jobs because they don't know what they're going to do afterwards. And so they don't care about what's happening with people right now. If they really wanted to fight for something, they'd fight for free universal health care for everybody in this country. I mean, we are the richest people in this country, but the insurance companies are running a scam as well. It's all big business. It all cycles through. Most of them all have their hands in some type of pot. You have these rich people who have never had to struggle, have never probably even been to a grocery store, who've never faced any type of insecurity in their life period outside of their ego. And this is who is controlling the United States of America, and not even just here, but the world. And so here we are now. We people in this country are worried about eating, especially around holidays. People in this country are worried about getting paychecks. They're worried about being able to stay in their homes. They should be lobbying, they should be campaigning for a moratorium for federal workers. So wherever they live, whatever their bills are looking like, the people that are not receiving paychecks should be fine. But they're not fighting for that. They're doing this stalemate about healthcare costs, which is important, by the way. I'm not going to say that it's not. But they're just using this issue as a means to take control of a government. That's it. They use us for our votes. Most of them do. And then when they get into office, they don't rise to the occasion. Everything that they committed to doing, they simply never do. And that is disgusting, and it's a shame. But see, this is what's going to happen if they don't fix this or do something about it. There will be civil unrest because people have to eat. There will be a rise in crime. There will be a rise in violent crimes as well. There will be hell on running the streets, running amok, and then guess what happens? The Insurrection Act and martial law, because then that'll be the gateway for who and them to pause the midterm elections come next year, and there will be no flip in the House. There will be no elections. There will be no release of any type of files, which is important as well, but people are starving. It's all a distraction. History shows us that. All autocratic governments do the same thing. When they're underwater, they start some type of crisis or do some type of distraction to get everybody to look everywhere else except at them. See, what I think we should start doing is just like when we are at work and we're not performing the job that we're supposed to be doing, we go up for a review. And if we don't get it together, we lose our fucking jobs. The same shit should happen in Congress. We shouldn't have to wait 4 years or 3 years or 2 years for somebody to continue to fuck up our lives, make people starve, make people be unhealthy, almost die, to start wars, to fund governments in other countries and not do shit here without us having to say so. If we are the people that vote these people in, we should be the people that get them the fuck out even before their term is over. You know how much damage a person can do in 4 years? Yeah, we do know because we've seen it before. So we need to start implementing new laws like that. That's what should go on from now on. My thoughts and prayers are going out to anybody out there today that is struggling, because hell, we all are. The shit is real. None of us are born with silver spoons in our mouths, or not most of us anyway. And even those that are born with silver spoons in their mouths, shit, they may take that shit to the pawn shop to pay some bills as well, because it's not looking good for a lot of people unless you are of the richest of the wealthy. We are back in a new Gilded Age. We really are. We are now at the point where we strictly are with the haves and the have-nots. And there are so many people in this country that don't have, and really have never had. Still trying to get out of that bucket. Still trying to get out of that ditch. Still trying. And so we have to continue to keep trying. This is the time where we need to be encouraging one another. No matter what color you are, no matter what gender you are, no matter your sexual orientation, no matter what your religious beliefs are, spiritual beliefs are, no matter what your education status is, no matter where you went to school, no matter what neighborhood you grew up in, now is the time to encourage one another, to walk with each other through this valley of death, not just die here. And so I'm encouraging people this morning to be good to one another, to be nice to one another. Don't be evil like them. Because we do live in a very, very nasty, evil world. I said it earlier. But it's the energy that we pick up on, especially if you're somebody who's an empath. Especially if you see what's going on and it's breaking your heart and it's making you mad, it's making you scared. Everybody's feeling that. And so we have to empathize with people. Not just sympathize, but empathize with people. Because we are much stronger united than we are divided. And there are way more of us than there are of them. And so at some point we're going to have to figure out how we are going to come together to fight the evil in this world with a very constructive plan. And yes, we all have things going on. You know, we all got problems we all have to deal with, but we can come out of it. Trust me, I know better. I've done it and I still have to do it every single day. Wake up and try to force myself out of bed to try to figure out how I can make a difference in this world and make a difference in my own life, especially with everything that's going on in the world. But you can do it just like I can do it. And so, you know, I would apologize for my absence, but not really so. I have to take care of myself. You know, I got things going on health-wise that I'm still trying to figure out. And I, you know, pray to God every day things will get better and that I don't have to, so that I don't worry about it, because worrying doesn't really do too much about anything now, does it? But I'm happy to be back with you guys, getting in a regular cycle. And I hope that this message hits home for people this morning. You know, it would be nice to say that things are going to get better. And I'm not saying that they won't, but we are now in a place in life where people have to see how bad and shitty things can really be, so that we can understand why this will never and should never happen again. Every few thousand years or so, there has to be a revolution, and we are in that beginning confirmation, in the beginning of that 2000th year cycle that we are in, and a revolution has to occur so people can awaken, because that's what these next 2,000 years are supposed to be about. A lot of us have been asleep thinking that this is the way things are going to be. We have to deal with it like this, or things will be all right. We can just pray about it, but faith without works is dead. You feel me? So no, it is time. It's time for people to start waking up. It's time for people to see the consequences of actions and inactions. It is. So with that being said, thank you all for joining me. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. Thank you to all of my Soul Tribe family members. Thank you to all of the Savage Appleseed family members that are subscribe to my channel, pay the monthly subscription here to support the channel. I definitely appreciate that. Thank you to everybody who has sent me Cash Apps, PayPals, all those donations to me and my channel. I greatly appreciate that. If they have helped so very much. And I will be back for a reading here in just a quick moment. All right, y'all. So it is currently 9:18 a.m. on November 5th, 2025. You feel me? Make sure you hit the like button, share, subscribe, comment in the chat, comment down below. I just got my Palo Santos burning here. I'm going to clear the energy off these cards real quick. Thank you all for joining me, though. Make sure you hit that like button for me, though. I know I'm going to keep saying that. Get your boy back into the rotation. I hope everybody's doing well. So quick message here. Go to the doctor. All right. If you're a man out there, or even a woman, I know women out there, y'all are really good about going to the doctor. Y'all usually have a lot more going on than men do. But if you are one of my male subscribers out there, if you're just coming across this video, you may need to hear this message. Go to the doctor. Get yourself checked out. When we age, our bodies react to things a lot differently. And if you was a hot boy, if you ran the streets back in the day, did a lot of drinking, drugs, shit like that, go to the doctor, because you never quite know how that shit'll catch up with you. Take it from your Uncle Savage, you feel me? So that's a different conversation for another day, but I appreciate everybody that's tapping in for this message. And we are back in rotation. So let's see what we got going on here. Archangel Michael, please clear out and protect the energy for this reading so that I give a clear and concise message to the collective. I would like to ask that all evil eyes go blind and all ear hustling demons go deaf. I'd also like to do a return to sender 10 times fold, guided with love and light, things that do not belong to the collective and me. Some more to be, some more to be, some more to be, and so it is. Because there's a lot of that going around today. Happy super moon. Excited to get a glimpse of that. Hopefully the clouds aren't in the way so I can take a nice picture of it. May even set my crystals outside. Let's see what happens. Charge those up. All right, so let's see. One more. All right, family. Let's see what's going on here. I'm trying out a different camera, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Tell me how you like it. Now, I will upload these and do premieres. I may not be in the chat. We'll see how that works. But outside of that, I really, really appreciate everybody that rides with me. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. We're going to tap into general collective energy. The name Don could be significant. Don, D-O-N. We got the Knight of Swords in the reverse. To Justice. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. So the overall energy is the Knight of Swords in the reverse. To Justice in the upright with the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck here. And a Knight of Swords in the reverse can talk about somebody. Knights talk about actions, action taken. In the reverse, negative action being taken. Could also talk about a crime being committed within the justice system, but I'm kind of picking up somebody using the justice system to possibly hurt someone. Now, with the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck, this could be like some type of bad karma for somebody, or this just means that somebody's going to be in a bad situation. Let's see what we're talking about. Tell me about the Knight of Swords in reverse. Thank you, Spirit. We got Truth here. The Ace of Swords. Let's see. We got the King of Swords out here. We got a lot of sword energy. Somebody could be a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. The Seven of Cups. Illusions. Lies. Things like that. Let's see. What's the Ace of Swords, please? Give me one for the Ace of Swords. Tell me what this truth is. Hermit. One for the Hermit, please. We have the Empress. And the Wheel of Fortune comes out again in the reverse with the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So the Empress could be the divine feminine energy, or, you know, how we do, male or female. Take it at resonate. Some type of truth is going to be revealed. A woman is being looked into. Investigate. And something is not going to go in her favor. This is a failure for this person. Whoever this woman is. Could be you, could be her, could be him, could be Shem. I don't know. But we are talking about someone here. A woman is being looked into. Some type of truth is being revealed. Now with the Knight of Swords at the very top of the deck here, I do feel like whatever truth is going to be revealed about this person is going to used to maybe weaponize. This truth is going to be used to weaponize whoever this woman is. Okay? What's the King of Swords? A man. Give me one for the Emperor. And it's so weird. I mean, I know you can't really see it, but you see he's looking, from my vantage point, from my POV, he's looking directly over towards her. Give me one for the Emperor here. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. We also have the Eight of Swords to the Devil in the reverse. Two of Pentacles in the reverse as well, with the Knight of Swords. Give me one more for the Page of Pentacles. With the Knight of Swords, with the Eight of Swords here, there's some type of, somebody's trapped. They're not in jail. They're trapped. Possibly by this woman. Give me one for the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, Tower. Again, look what's at the bottom of the deck. Somebody's financially trapped with the King of Pentacles here. Maybe you can't see that, but there it goes. Somebody is trapped. Excuse the dog in the back. Somebody's trapped financially. Something about this woman. There could be some type of divorce going on here. Because we do have both of them out here, the Emperor and the Empress, okay? This man has had this woman looked into. With maybe a private investigator. We do have the King of Swords here. So the King of Swords could also be, you know, somebody that works in government, somebody that's in armed service. This person could be a lawyer as well. Something like that. Or this man could really just be like an air sign. Take it as it resonates here. But this man is trapped financially. With that Page of Pentacles in the reverse, that talks about, could talk about communication, but this, to me, this talks about communication of earthly matters, money. This Page of Pentacles in the reverse tells me that whoever this man is, has gotten got. Anytime I see Pentacles in the reverse, that to me, that talks about a loss of money. But it can also talk about corruption, maybe a little bit of small corruption, big corruption. But this is the Page of Pentacles. To me, this could have something to do maybe with child support. I don't really feel like that, but this is this Tower. Tell me what this Tower is, please. We got the Hangman in the reverse. Give me one more, please. Strength in the reverse. Give me one more, please. Listen. With the Eight of Wands, Seven of Swords in the reverse. One second, please. Okay, so look, this is going to go one of two ways. Now, from what I'm seeing here with the Hangman in the reverse, to Strength in the reverse, to the Seven of Swords, to the Eight of Wands, whoever this man is scared. They're scared. They're scared something's going to happen, especially with this Tower. With the Hangman in the reverse, to Strength in the reverse. To me, that talks about kind of wanting to get out of something. Not being stuck with something, especially with the Page of Pentacles here. Now, upon closer inspection, with this Ace of Swords here, to the Hermit, this woman being looked into, or maybe something is hidden, because we do have the Six of Wands in the reverse. But that could also talk about something going on behind the scenes. There's some type of truth here that this woman either knows or this man has on this woman. I'm really kind of picking up here that this is definitely somebody's going to be using some type of justice, something in the court against this woman. Or she's doing that to him. He could be afraid that that's what she's going to do to him as well. I'm really kind of picking up that there's something. Okay, so say like, you know, when people are going, you know, like for instance, somebody's going through like a divorce and they're both trying to get something on each other. And so, again, we have that Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck in the reverse. Again, there's a lot of impulsive, kind of angry action here What's the Seven of Cups, please? Give me the Seven of Cups. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Something about a bunch of money. Some type of cover up about a bunch of money. Being taken, missing something. Because again, we have these Pentacles out here in the reverse. Let me get one more, please. And these two don't eat. Man, I'm telling you. This comes out again. Now these two could be married. We got the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck in the reverse. What's behind that? Magician. Something that they did. Something's being rigged now. Somebody's trying to manipulate something now, or this is happening now, especially with the Six of Cups in the reverse. Somebody is definitely betrayal. So check it. These two could be married. Or we could just be talking about a man and a woman. We could also be talking about two people that maybe operate some type of business. And again, it doesn't have to be man and woman. This is just the kind of respective titles or roles that these two people play. But there's definitely something here. There's something about a cover up, about a theft of some type of money. Let's use the true crime deck here and see what comes out. Hit the like button for me, please. Again. The name Don or Donald is significant, okay? Some type of ending is coming. We got death here when I split the deck. Some type of ending is coming with death. I feel like somebody's about to I just heard put something to end for good, once and for all. Now, this Ace of Swords could also just represent Spirit saying, this is the truth. This is the truth about what's going on here. I feel like somebody's trying to, get them before they get got. Because I feel like whoever this is, they both have something on each other. There is some type of cover up here. He has that Page of Pentacles in the reverse, though. But there's also this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse for her. Now, he could just be causing a misfortune for this woman. So this could be a woman, could be you, could be somebody that you know. It could very, very well be, because this talks about sending out some type of attack, moving fast, rapid action before he gets caught. You see what I'm saying? That's why he's afraid with strength here in the reverse, scared of getting caught. So he's taking some type of swift action here. He definitely is. He or she, take it as it resonates. But let's see if we can get some more clarification on what type of crime has been committed. Can I get a card, please? I need another cup of coffee. Trapped. I tell you, man, somebody is trapped or trying to get out of it in revenge. Yikes. Let's see if I can grab a screenshot real quick, right? Somebody's trapped and they want some type of revenge. Let me get one more here. Somebody's doing this to get somebody back. Could be some type of blackmail going on. Somebody could say, I got this on you. You know how this works. Let me get one more, please. We got death again and intuition. Somebody knows something is coming. Somebody knows something is coming. They know some type of ending is. They can feel it. So it's one of these things where somebody knows that somebody's about to snitch on them. You feel me? And so they're taking a preemptive strike. They're going on the defensive. Let's see if we can get some location energy out here. I may pull another couple of cards, but not ready yet. I do hope everybody's doing well, though. I really do. In spite of what's going on in this world, in this country. If you're out there and you're watching and you starving, don't you be ashamed to go out there and ask for no help now. If you have true faith in God, then you understand that God will provide. And sometimes for a lot of people, the way that he provides may be a way that you've never had to ask for help before. But go out there and get that help. Don't starve. Don't starve yourself. Don't let your pride make you starve. Is pretty much what I'm telling you. Okay. Can I get some Chicago significant? Let me get a card, please. We got Florida coming out. Let me get 2 more, please. See if this hits for anybody. We got Florida. I heard Chicago or Illinois. Either way. Somebody could be South American as well, or South America could have something to do with this. Let me get 1 more card, please. We got Massachusetts here. So, Arizona could also be very significant. The 7 of Cups talks about illusions, cover-ups, deception. Somebody's going to lie about, somebody's trying to cover this up. Somebody's really trying to trap this female, get this, spin it back around. But it could also mean too with that Wheel of Fortune. Somebody could be trying to spin it back around. You know what I'm saying? So say like this man can maybe feel maybe something's coming. Maybe he even feels like this woman is going to trick on him. But the truth of the matter is that this woman is also being investigated or being looked into. And it's because of this man using the justice system to hurt someone. You know, people try to change their karma, spin it around, put themselves back on the top of the wheel. But this person, I'm telling you, is what I'm picking up on anyway. And I heard the name Don. So this person could very well be trying to change the trajectory of their bad karma. This person could also be, this woman could also very well have nothing to do with this. She very well could. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. They're doing some work upstairs. So, with that being said, I'm going to close out this reading. I hope it helps somebody today, and I hope that I'll be seeing you guys a little bit later. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. Remember, you grow, I grow, I grow, you grow, we grow together. That's always love and light around this bitch. And as always, I love you to the moon and back, all right? Deuces. Savage.